Hello, everybody. This is Mohit. We have Hanu, Mudit, and Mayur. Today, we will be talking about how to insert a table, insert rows and columns to a table, style the table, as well as summarize the table with pivot tables and adding functions to the table. Firstly, I would like to start off by explaining why use tables in general. Using tables are a great way to organize your data. Um, a large set of data can be organized very well using tables. Now, starting off with some basic concepts. Horizontally, cells are called columns, and vertically, they are called rows. Now, in order to create a table, you should select the data, click on the Insert tab, and under the Tables group, click on Tables. Now, this will automatically select the data for the table. In case your table has headers included already, like this particular one does, like company, average price of 2020, average price in 10 years, etc., you must check this box. In case it does not, then you may uncheck this box. Uh, my table already has headers, so I will check the box and click OK. And automatically, you see a table has been inserted. Now, in order to add a row or a column to this cell, you can click on any of the cells that you want to add a column to or a row to. Now, say I want to add a column between average price 10 years and average price in 2020. I need to click on a cell over here, go to insert, and table columns to the left. Now, keep in mind that the column is always inserted to the left of the cell that is selected. Now, the same with uh, adding a row. To add a row again, you click on any cell and you click on insert table rows above. Right click and click on insert table rows above. Now, again, you need to keep in mind that rows are inserted above the selected cell. Moving on, Hanu will explain how we style the table going forward.
So talking about style, why we use style in a table. Using of style make the table more attractive and it helps us to distinguish between the data given in this. For instance, first we'll select the entire table from company to the last value data that is 6.5 billion. Now, as you can see, there is a style option given format as a table. We'll click onto it. Here we can see multiple options from a variant of light, medium, and dark. These all are the table style which help us to distinguish between the datas and the variables in it. Now, talking it further, we can also select a particular cell. For instance, I would like to select the Reliance entire row, I mean column. And selecting that, as you can see, the volume traded is the highest in Reliance. So by selecting it, we go to cell style and mark it particularly as a good one because I can see the value of traded is highest in this. Talking about, we can do it in a different way like NTPC, which seems to be have the lowest trading value, so we'll mark it as a bad. This help us to understand that through cell style we can distinguish further on the basis of cell, particular cell. We can see furthermore option onto the cell by clicking on the cell style, and we can change the values that are into the cells, particularly from commas to percentage to currency. For instance, I'll select ITC average price, which is currency value. So I go to cell style, and then I'll choose currency, the normal one. There is one particular column as currency 0 that will remove the decimal up to the 0 point, and hence it will show you the exact value. Now moving on to further, Mudit will explain you how to pivot a table.
Hello, I'm Mudit. So basically, I'll be talking about why pivot tables are needed. So basically, we use a pivot table as it is an interactive way to quickly summarize large amounts of data. We can use a pivot table to analyze numerical data in details and answer unanticipated questions about the data. A pivot table is especially designed for querying large amounts of data in many user-friendly ways. Now we'll see how to use and insert a pivot table and how to summarize with it. So first we would go to the insert. Then we would go to pivot table, and then we would insert pivot from the table and range. Yeah. Then we would select a cell. Then option of pivot analysis would come. We would select all the functions there, the company, the average price of 10 years, 52-week high, 50-week low, volatility, volume trend. Then we would see the all the values and the values of the selected data have came, which would give us the relevant values and the relevant answers of the values which are needed for us to do the relevant analysis for the for analysis. Now I would go to Mayur for the next topic.
Yeah. Talking about Excel functions, say functions and formulas are an expression that operates values in a range of cells. They can return a result or even an error. So they can help us in performing various functions on a table or different Excel values, for example, addition, subtraction, multiplication. So here, if we, for example, we are looking at average prices in the B column, right? And we want to find out the maximum amount of stock price. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and select the entire B column from B2 to B11, right? We'll select the entire B column, and uh, we'll go to B13, cell B13, and we want to find out the max value, right? We'll put equals to max, and then we'll select the values from B12 to B11, and that's gonna let us and that's gonna come out that's gonna bring out the max value, right? Now this is gonna help us evaluate our choices when we have large amounts of data to deal with. At the same place, we can also find out the minimum value by typing in equals to n minimum and equals to min, and then selecting the entire range, and that will return the minimum value, right? Now, for example, if we have a certain amount of capital with us and we want to make decisions whether to buy or sell the a particular stock, so what we'll do here, we'll go to the end of the column, which is the H column. We will go and we'll go to B2, right? We'll use the if function, equals to if. We'll open the bracket and we'll put B2 there. We'll put the value of B2, and let's assume we have a capital of 1000 rupees. All right, we'll put B2 greater than or equal to, I'm sorry, less than or equal to 1000. So if our function comes out to be true, we'll put comma, open bracket, by, or otherwise comma, open brackets, not by, and we'll close the commas and we'll close the bracket. So that will return all the values which are under 1000. So that can help us in finding the values and giving us better decisions. That'll be all from my side.
I hope this video has been informative enough for you to understand tables and its different functions and the way we can operate using tables. This is from our side. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.